Hi everyone, I am Sierra Marie Bond, Miss Southwest 2020. I am the founder of Let's Go Full Steam Ahead, a social initiative intent on promoting science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, STEAM, education, and engagement to empower the next generation of innovators. We visit classrooms, camps, college campuses, partner with different community organizations to bring this STEAM education and engagement. And one of the things that I'm actually going to be doing today is one of the things that I do with my kiddos. Now in the classroom, I actually call it Sunflower Science, and we have a big pop-up board where it has little laminated stickers, and we go through the parts of a sunflower. I'm from Kansas and our state flower is the sunflower. So we talk about plants, roots, leaves, stems, and then petals. And we talk about how plants get their nutrition through water and water absorption, and we do a little bit of science and a little bit of art in this activity that I am going to show you. So the tools that you need for this are white coffee filters, any cup of any kind with a little bit of water inside of it, and then you'll need some washable markers of some kind. Just any old color will do. Part of the fun is experimenting with different colors and seeing what happens with them. So what you need to do is you need to pick a coffee filter and just kind of press it down flat on your table, and then pick any old color you'd like. I'm going to pick blue because it matches me today. And on the inside radius of this coffee filter, you're just going to draw a relatively thick circle, just kind of following it around there. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. Just something that can be seen pretty well. We're gonna fold it like a taco. So you fold it in half, just like a taco. And then from there we are gonna fold it so it looks like a pizza. So you fold it in half one more time. Looks like a little pizza. And then we fold it in half one more time to look like a tortilla chip. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our plastic cup with a little bit of water in it, and we're gonna take our tortilla chip and lightly dip it into the water. Only up to about where the color starts that we can see it. And then as soon as that happens, we're going to take it out and we're gonna flip it upside down. So real quick, dip the tortilla chip into the water, flip it upside down, and look at that. You can see the color already starting to move through our petals. We're using gravity to help us just a little bit move the water through, but what's happening better on this side. Sometimes it doesn't quite go all the way, so you might need a little bit more water. Just kind of, there we go, on the back side. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to unfurl our what is going to eventually become a petal, and we're gonna, look how pretty that is. We're gonna let that dry over on the side. And I'm gonna make a couple more just because I would like a beautiful garden. I think I'm gonna go with pink this go round. Now sometimes I get some kiddos who are a little wild with their circles and they start doing, you know, fun shapes and patterns, and that's perfectly okay. Part of science is trying new things. So now we've got our pink, and we're gonna fold it like a taco. Fold it in half like a pizza. Fold it in half again like a tortilla chip. And you can see where our colors start. Dip it into the water, and it goes pretty quick. In the back side. That one's gonna look real cool. And we let it dry. So one more I think I'll do with you all today. I think I'm gonna do red, orange, and yellow. So let's start with red in the middle here. And then do some orange. And then yellow on the outside. Like I said, they don't have to be perfect circles by any means. Fold it like a taco. And then fold it like a pizza. And then one more time, like a tortilla chip. Kind of looks like candy corn. So we let these dry for a little bit. All right, I forgot key utensil that we need for this activity. It's these green, just fuzzy sticks. Nothing too fancy. Just gotta have some stems for our flowers. So now that we've got one that's pretty dry, it's still a little damp, but it's okay. What we're gonna do is we're going to fold it over our finger, kind of drape it over like if you're dressing up as a ghost for Halloween. You'll drape it over your finger like this and then slowly pull it off so you've got this like little, flower shape. But what you'll do is you'll twist this right here. This is going to be the inside of our flower. Twist it nice and tight. And we're just going to set it down for a minute. And we'll take one of our fuzzy sticks and we'll fold it in half. Just like that. We'll take our twisted end and we'll loop it on to the fuzzy stick. And then we'll pinch down real tight where the fuzzy stick meets the twisted part. And then we'll twist the fuzzy stick, the two tails, we want them to become one stem. So we want to twist these together. So then, what we've got is a flower. It's a little droopy at the moment because it's still a little damp. But once it gets some sunlight, it'll perk up a little bit, dry out a little bit, and then it'll be a nice fluffy flower. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take two of my creations, these ones, because I think they're cute and they'll go together because they're pink and red and orange. Nice and warm colors. I'm actually gonna put the pink one on the outside and the orange and red one on the inside. Now again, we're gonna put our finger right in the middle and drape it over, make our little ghost costume. Pinch it, twist them both together. See, now we've got a little bit more full flower going on. Twist them nice and tight, set it down, grab a fuzzy stick and bend it in half. Take the twisted end, loop it in, pinch real hard, and twist them together. Now, this one's still a little damp too, but it's a little bit more full than the other guy, but that's okay. They're both beautiful in their own way. So once they get dry, they'll start to look a little bit like this. This is a bouquet of some flowers that I have made on various expeditions and Let's Go Full Steam Ahead workshops. So as you can see, we've got some nice bright pink ones. We've got some peach colored pink ones. We've got a nice purple and green one, some green and blue ones. So like, you're more than welcome to experiment and see what kind of artistic creation you can make. So the science behind this, when I talk to kiddos about how plants get their nutrients, plants absorb nutrients through the soil with the help of water. So they have roots down at the very bottom of the plant. That's kind of like little straws that soak up all the nutrients in the water. Then the water comes up through the stem. That's kind of like the green fuzzy stick that we've been making our cute flowers with. So the water comes up through the stem. It goes out into a leaf. The leaf helps the plant go through photosynthesis. So the leaf is kind of like the attention getter, right? It really wants to see the sunlight, and once it sees sunlight, there's natural reactions that happen inside the plant to help the plant do what we do inside our bodies when we eat food, because plants don't have mouths, right? So they need to get their food and nutrients from another way. They get it through water. And so the water goes up through the roots, through the stem to the leaves. That's where it goes through photosynthesis and sees sunlight. And once it reaches enough energy inside its body, then it can bloom into a beautiful petal and flower. So what we've just done is kind of mimicked that water transfer process. So we colored on our coffee filter, and once we dipped it in water, the water was soaked up through the coffee filter, and it carried the color through the petals, what we made through the coffee filter, just like how nutrients get carried with water through a plant. So that's what we did today, a little bit of science, a little bit of art. Now you have a whole garden to add to your collection, and I would love to see the creations that you make. So feel free to tag me. You can find me on Instagram at Sierra Marie Bon, or on Facebook, Sierra Marie Bon, Miss Southwest 2020. Feel free to share those pictures with me. I'd love to see your beautiful garden.